College is about learning to do research and to write about your research according to professional standards, and that means facing many challenges. An important key to success is to understand how the library can help with research. In this short presentation, we'll talk about some of those challenges and count down 5 things to know right now about your library. One of the big differences between high school and college is about the way research is done. It's not just that papers are longer and topics are more sophisticated. In college and beyond, research tends to produce new knowledge, to come up with insights, conclusions, and observations no one ever made before. To create new knowledge, you very frequently start off by comprehensively reviewing prior research in the same area. So college and professional research needs to be comprehensive research. Not just finding a few good books and articles to use in a paper, but thoroughly exploring the prior research in a topic area. Anyone doing comprehensive research, professors as well as students, will draw from books, journal articles, statistical information, government documents, maps, and many other kinds of resources. Very likely, comprehensive research will require consulting resources that the college library doesn't own. To do this right, researchers need to plan their research and their search strategies, and librarians can help. Why is it so important to do your research in this comprehensive and systematic way? One answer is that research is important to society. Professionals in all fields rely on research that's done in higher education. For example, suppose you're an air traffic safety inspector, responsible for drafting regulations about de-icing airplane wings. The research you'll use to draft those regulations needs to be utterly reliable because lives depend on it. Research in some fields doesn't yield immediate practical results, but it's done to help us understand ourselves and our cultures better. Research in the field of art, for example, may help us understand what influenced the expressive styles of certain artists. In that case, reliable research about a particular artist means carefully sorting out facts from interpretive theories and correctly representing the interpretations of various scholars while you add your own theories to the scholarly conversation. Someday, not too far away from now, society may be relying on your research. One of the most important things that you'll learn in college is how to do research in the most comprehensive and reliable way. And the library is your partner in learning to do professional quality research. Many of the tools you'll use to find information, databases and indexes, are specialized tools used by expert scholars and professionals. They can seem difficult to use at first, but library staff can help you. As you range widely to find all the information relevant to your class assignments, papers, and other research efforts, you'll come across all kinds of information. It'll be your job to sort through these resources and evaluate whether they are authoritative and reliable and appropriate for college-level research. Library staff can also help you evaluate your sources. So here are 5 important things to know about your library. When should you ask a librarian for help? Ask for help at any stage in your research. Talk to a librarian when you're developing a paper topic and want to figure out how to do it efficiently, or when you're looking for background information or special resources like maps or data. And consult a librarian when you're wondering if you've used all the indexes and resources essential for comprehensive research. Library staff have lots of experience helping with research strategies. Just as you can learn a lot about cooking by working with an expert cook, there are many situations when you can learn to find information faster and more efficiently by working with a librarian. The library collections of books, journals, websites, data, and so on have been particularly selected in order to support the kinds of coursework and research that happen on campus. Most of what you can access in your library has been paid for by purchase or subscription, and is organized to meet the needs of college-level researchers. So even though you might be more familiar with Google, the library will often be a better starting place for you, and it's worth the effort to learn how to use library resources well. You are probably familiar with some tools for finding information, such as library catalogs. The catalog shows what books a library owns and what journals it subscribes to. But libraries have lots of other specialized indexes and tools. to find maps, data or statistics, government reports, journal articles, timelines, pictures, background information, and so on. Indexes, catalogs, and databases are called finding tools. Often, getting the information you need is a two-step process. Researchers use finding tools to discover books or articles on their topic, and to get the citations for those relevant books and articles. Then, researchers use those citations to get the items, the actual books or articles, from library shelves or from online collections. Finding tools can be either print indexes or online databases, and while they generally all work the same way, it can save you a lot of time to consult a librarian about how best to use a finding tool that you haven't used before. Sometimes you may identify a journal article or a book you need, but your library doesn't own that book or subscribe to that journal. In those cases, the library will try to get what you want by borrowing it for you from another library. This is called interlibrary loan, and it's a common practice among libraries. It makes almost everything in the world available to you, with a few exceptions, such as very rare or valuable items. You'll probably recognize that planning ahead is necessary. Since interlibrary loan involves contacting other libraries, it may take a while to get the item. On the library web pages, you can find all kinds of services. You'll find library hours, different ways to contact librarians and ask questions, how to get materials reserved for your courses, which online research guides will help you find resources on your specific topic, and even style guides that help you cite your sources properly. Librarians can also help with finding information on the campus website, such as how to get troubleshooting help with your computer or buy discounted software, or even how to find the Writing Center. The library is organized around your needs. Now that you know some of the ways the library can help with research, we hope you'll make a point of dropping by the library and meeting the library staff.